Elijah, he was a prophet, he was like kind of a nobody, and God said, you know, you gotta go present yourself to Ahab, the guy who's in charge. You gotta tell the leader of the world that everybody's worshiping the wrong gods. They're worshiping the wrong, they're forgetting the true God. You know, they worship Baal. That's 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 Baal. If you remember correctly, recently that Arch of Palmyra was the Arch of Baal was paraded all over the world. They put the arch right, and I said, what are they doing? They're signaling the arrival, right? Come on, we're ready for you. We've been worshiping you with all of our Illuminati signs. You know, all the celebrities with the, you know, the one eye and the 666s and the Baphomets and all that jazz. Oh, good grief. What a day. This is a great, I'm glad you're all here. I really am. I got to thank Noah for this show, right? Noah's getting involved. All of a sudden, hey, by the way, teach me the truth, right? No matter what the cost. I don't know if you saw that or not, but that's this is Noah's design. Ironically, this font was the same font that I used on my original novel, The Calling. Which, by the way, someday I'm going to release again. If you're interested, the ebook is below. You can click the link. And if you want the hoodie, you know, because it's comfy. I will say, if you get the classic, this is the classic, it's a large. I could probably do an extra large, go a little bit bigger, okay? But you know, it's I'm just really thrilled because now I got somebody who's you know, my firstborn. He's taking the reins. He sent me all this information on the MTV Music and TV GOAT Awards. Oh yeah. You saw the thumbnail, right? He got the big goat head, just like floating, levitating in the middle of the stage. Everybody kind of honoring the goat. They did that a lot back in the day. It's the same thing that's going on now. No difference. No difference. They're sacrificing onto the same gods. The gods of Egypt, the gods of old. Marduk. You want to talk about the aliens, right? And then Nibiru, if you believe in that stuff. I'm not saying it's real. But the Israeli guy is saying that they're in touch with the Galactic Federation. Right? So there's people that are saying that they're already in touch. They've been kind of like signaling the arrival of something, right? And then here we go, the whole world's flip-flop turned upside down on its head. You've watched the last couple of shows. If you haven't, if you're new to the channel, go check out the last couple of shows. Like just the last three. The last 3 or 4, I would say. Start with the one that I started with December 14th. Because I think there's a big change coming. Even if you think that this has changed enough, it's going to be even weirder, I think. But that's okay because God's in charge. Elijah was scared when God said, go present yourself to Ahab. God, yeah, Elijah, like, what are you doing? Hey, who am I? I'm a nobody. This goat god goes by many names. Pan, right? The Greek god Pan. You got Baphomet. Hey, check this out. You know the mission to the moon, right, that's going up to 2024. Got a bunch of people emailing me saying, Jacob, did you know Artemis is a goddess of the hunt? Artemis is a twin. You've been talking about twins. I know. I did shows on this, right? The Artemis is Apollo's sister, and guess what? What was sacred to her? The goat. That's right, the goat. Talk about Marduk, right? The old Sumerian mythology that's connected to Planet X, Planet 9, Nibiru, whatever you want to call it. The aliens, the Anunnaki, right? As they say. I told you there would be a small steady release of information. I said that they would start to tell everybody that the aliens are real, and now they're doing it. It's like on CBS, NBC. Marduk was associated with the goat too. It was one of his attributes. He was also called Bel. Does it sound familiar? It's Baal. Same God, different name. The goat. I talked about the goat a while ago, right? What do you say? What do you call your children, right? You call your children, oh, I got the kids. What are kids? They're baby goats. What are you doing? I say it sometimes myself. I try to change that to children because we're not baby goats, right? The goat, greatest of all time. The greatest of all time is the Lord of all, the God of Jacob, the one true living God that is in all and is through all. All of these other gods, they're all phony balonies. That's what Elijah showed him. That's what Elijah showed him when he took the world stage, right back in the day. He came and he's like, okay, you want to worship to your big goat god. You want to sacrifice children. You want to do horrible, terrible things. Oh, by the way, witches? Yeah. The devil appeared to witches as a goat in medieval times. Yeah, goats, it's symbolic. The goat, it's not a good thing. You separate the sheep from the goats. They got a big goat head. Not to mention, you got Vanessa Hudgens, who was the host of the whole thing. She gets blooded. That's what they call it. It's no longer getting slimed. No. You get blooded now. It was an homage to Carrie. Yeah, all this occult, all this spooky, all this wicked stuff. You see Baphomet everywhere. You see it on YouTube. Keemstar's got like the Baphomet symbol. Drama alert, right? He's got the Baphomet symbol. All these, anybody who's super popular is going to make those signs. You know why? Because they're in the system. Either that or they don't know what these symbols mean. I find it hard to believe. I'm telling you, good things are going to come to those that are seeking the Lord. While all of this stuff is playing out, you think the world, right? You'd think that people would humble themselves, right? And not like have a big golden goat head in the center of their big performance where they know lots of people are going to be watching. Probably not a lot of you people. A lot of the footage, all that messed up stuff was taken down. If it wasn't for Noah, I wouldn't know nothing about it. He sent it to me. First time I kind of ignored it. And then he had to bring it to my attention again. He's like, Dad, there's something messed up with this. I mean, look at the goats. They're everywhere, right? Jenner had it on the Baphomet on her dress. Even Kanye West, Mr. Jesus Walks, right? Mr. Jesus Walks. He had the goat. He had the Baphomet. They all did. They all do. They're all in it. I think. I don't know. I can't tell you I know that for sure. This is all speculation. I say that in the comments section. It's merely speculation. I think everybody's just a little deceived. I think they're a little confused. I think that they believe that they're the gods. And maybe maybe these aliens, maybe they're demons, right? Maybe that's what they are. They're the fallen angels. Nephilim, as they call them. And they got big goat heads in the middle of this show. This is just so strange. I had to tell you all about it. This is going to be a shorter show. I hope you're doing amazing because I got to get to work. If you're interested in the hoodie or the t-shirt or the whatever, then we'll put up a bunch of stuff. You can get in all different colors. Don't forget, if you're getting a classic, size up. Because it's a little, large fits me, but I could go for an extra large. I don't know. I love you all. I'm so grateful for you all. Don't get stressed out with the days ahead because it's going to get rocky. Rocky's a great word. I'll point that out later. Listen, be like Elijah. Don't be too scared. Don't be too scared. What did he do when he was finally encouraged? When he finally grew up? When he got in there, he's like, I'll tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't you sacrifice to your God and I'll sacrifice to mine. What did they do? They cut themselves with stones. They did all this bloodletting. They did all this crazy thing. They screamed. They cried out. And Elijah's sitting back and he's like, what are you doing? You can't have that bull burned? Because it was what's what they do? They put the sacrifice on the altar and supposedly, whoever can call down fire from heaven. And they did everything and their God didn't answer them. Their Baphomet, their Pan didn't answer them. Nobody, they wouldn't answer. He was making jokes. He's like, well, maybe he's on the body. Maybe he's going to the bathroom. Maybe he's taking a little nap, right? Maybe he's not hearing you. Maybe he should scream a little louder. And then what did Elisha do? He doused the bullock with so much water so that no one could say anything. He said, douse it with a bunch of water, all right? And then he just said, he's like, Lord, that they may all know that you are the one true living God. Make yourself known. I said it too, just now. Make yourself known to these people so that we can see the truth, Lord, and we can be set free from all of this nonsense. Because that's what it is, in the grand scheme of things. So enjoy it. Buckle up. Enjoy the ride. Ask for the truth, no matter what the cost. I'm telling you, you'll be happy when you do. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Jacob Israel. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this channel around. If these shows have helped you, help Jacob to reach more any way you can, and have the best day ever.